Good day, grade 10s. You are speaking to Mr. Nageli. So today we're going to be dealing with Factorise. So remember, when the question comes and says you must factorize, the first thing that must come into your mind is to check, do I have a common fact? Then you check, is it maybe the difference of two squares? If it's not, maybe it's a quadratic trinomial. Or maybe it's a sum of difference of two cubes, or maybe I should group this factorize. Cool. So keep in mind these 5 bullets so that every time the question comes and say factorize, you need to start at, do I have a common factor? That's where you need to start. So let's quickly do an example of the one that has common factor. So the question, when it comes, it will just say factorize, but I always want you to start at checking, do you have a common factor? Let's go to number A in example 14. But because of some of you guys know this already, you can pause the video here and start doing the sums. Are we clear? And then as soon as maybe you are done with the sums, then you can you can restart the video and then try to mark for yourself or check your understand or young. Okay, so highly son, I need to check between 4x plus 8y. I check, do I have a common factor there? I start first with the number. Is there a number that can go into 4 and also go into 8? That is the highest. What are the factors of 4? It's 1, 2, and 4. Factors of 8, it's 1, 2, 4, and 8. Which one is common? Obviously 4 is common, but you can't do this step all the time, guys. You need to do it in your head. So the highest number that can go into 4 and 8, it's 4. So I take 4 out as a common. Now I go to my variables. I have x this side, I have y this side. Is there a variable that is common? No. This term they have x, the second term they have y. There's nothing that is common in terms of the numbers. So I'm going to open my bracket and say, okay, now I'm dividing by my common factor. So 4x divided by 4, this will cancel that. I'm left with x plus. Then 8y divided by 4, that will be 2y. Remember, when you do this backwards, it must give you back the question. 4 times this, it's 4x. This times that, it's 8y. Then you know that you are indeed correct. Are we clear on that one? Good. Let's move to number B. Number B, you are given p squared minus 2p. You start first with the numbers. Are there a number that can go into 1 and 2? It's only 1, so I don't take 1 out as a common. And then this side I'm having 2 p's, and then this side I'm having 1p. So it means 1p is common for both of them. They have at least 1p. So if I take 1p from 2p's, I'm left with only 1p minus 2. So that becomes the answer for number B. And then number C, we are having 12a squared plus 6a. I need to look for a number that can go into 12 and also go into 6. Remember, we start first with a number. So the highest number that can go into 12 and 6, it's 6. And then I'm having 2 a's this side and then 1 a this side. So the common one, it's only 1 apple. There's a list that each of them has. So that is the one that is common. Then I say 12 divided by 6, I get 2. I have 2 a's divided by 1a. I'm left with only 1a plus 6a divided by 6a. I cannot say they cancel. No, I'm left with 1. You just put 1 there. So that when you do the multiplication, you're able to can get the question back. Let's go to number D. Number D, I'm having 9x cubed plus 6x squared, right? Now I check, do I have a common factor? Because the question will just come and say factorize. I see I have 9, I have 6. There is a number that can go into 9 and also go into 6. It's 1, also 3. You can't choose 6 because 6 can go into 9, but it's going to leave a remainder. We don't want that. So it's 3. And then here I'm having 3 x's. This one is only having 2 x's. So the common one, the least one, both of them has, it's a 2. So it's x squared. Then open bracket, 9 divided by 3, I get 3. I have 3 x's divided by 2 x's. I'm left with only 1 x. Plus 6 divided by 3, it's 2. And then 2 x's divided by 2 x's, it means this person is not left with anything in terms of the x. Then you're done. Number E, we have 25a cubed b squared. Let me write it here. 25a cubed b to exponent 5 minus 5a squared b. I need to look for something that is common between the two numbers. So I see that, okay, what is common for me here? It's 5, right? In terms of the numbers. And then a squared, because of the least that they have, it's a squared. And then I have 5 b's and 1 b, so the 1 b, it's common. Are we clear on that one? When we go to the variables, we take the one with the least exponent to make it our common factor. Then we say 25 divided by 5, I get 5. A, because of it's A3 divided by 8, A 1. A5 divided by, B5 divided by 1b, I have b to 4. And then this is the same as that one, so this will be 1. So this is minus 1. Remember, you are never left with nothing. You are always having 1 there. Number F, minus 6xy cubed z squared plus 4xy squared z cubed minus 8xy z squared. Now I'm at number F. I see that, you know what? Firstly, I need to start with the common factor. It's a lot going on, but remember, we start first with the number. Just start with the number first. You'll deal with the rest later. So when it's like this, I'm having minus 6x, what. So I can start with the number that is common. What is the number that can go into 6, 4, and 8? It's 2. So I'm going to take 2 out as a common. Now I go to x now. X. I have 1x here, 1x that side, 1x that side. So I'm only having 1x everywhere. So it means I need to take out what? X. Only 1x, the one with the least. That is the one that is common. Then I have 3y this side. Y it's a 3, y it's a pedi, y umun. So the one that is common, it's only 1y. The one with the least exponent. Are we clear? And then I have 2z, 3z, and then 2z. So which one is common? It's a pedi, it's a taro, it's a pedi. The one with the least is z, it's a pedi for all of them. So that becomes my common factor. Now, it's negative 6 divided by 2, so that will give you negative 3. And then the x's will go, because it's 1x divided by x, and then y d3 divided by y umono, so sala y it's a pedi. Okay? And then z di pedi divided by z it's a pedi. It means you don't have a z left for that person. 4 divided by 2, that will be 2. You have 1z divided by 1z, the z will go. You have 2y divided by 1y, you are left with y. Because it's 2 out of 1, okay? And then you have 3z divided by 2z, so you'll still be left with 1z there, okay? Then negative a divided by 2, you get negative 4. X and x will go, y and y will go, and then you have 2z's, and then 2z will go. So you're only left with negative 4 that side. So you are done. Let's do the last one, which is number H. So we have 1.2 x squared y squared minus 0.4 x4 y3 plus 0.8 x squared y3. Let me try to do space a bit for that one. So number H, I'm maybe 1.2 x squared y squared minus 0, 4 x4 y3 plus 0, 8 x squared y3. Right. I need to take out a common factor here. As you can see, it's decimals. I'm having 1.2, 0, 4, 0, 8. They are all even numbers, so it means there is a common number that can go into. And the number that can go into 1.2, 0.4, and 0.8, it's 0, 4. It can go in any one of them. Okay. And then I take out, I have 2 x's, 4 x's, 2 x's. We take the one with the least, which will be x squared. And then I have 2 y's, 3 y's, 3 y's. The one with the least is this one. So 1.2 divided by 0.4, you get how much? Put it in your calculator, you get 3. And then the x squared will go, the x squared will go, y squared will go, y squared will go. So for this one, I'm only left with 3 minus 0.4 divided by 0.4, you get 1. And then I have 4 x's divided by 2 x's. I'm left, that's a pedi. And then y is monos. Plus, then I have 0.8 divided by 0.4. Then that will be 2. 2 x's divided by 2 x's. There you go. I have the y 3 divided by 2 like a y monos. I'm done for solve for x here common factor. So to make sure that the video is not long, I'm going to end it here. Then I will continue on the other video. Just check on my caption. It will be like factorize maybe common factors, and then the next one will then be the bracket ones. Yeah, I'm gonna do the bracket one after that, and then probably mix it with the changing of sign, and then you'll have your exercise here. But because of you are done with that one, I'm going to need you to try this exercise 6. Just try exercise 6. Do as many as you can. You are more than welcome to communicate with me on the chat. More than welcome to ask me, did I do this one correct, or what the question might be. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe. So that I can do more. Let me know which video you want me to do before you write on Friday as well. That is very important.